So in the last episode of Bungo Stray Dogs, we met Fyodor again, and we realized that he is much more smart than we originally realized. Like, I knew he was smart. I knew he was like maybe around the same level as Dazai and Mori, but last episode kind of solidified it. As for what he wants to do now that he has all the information about the Port Mafia members, I don't know. From what we've seen in the past seasons and Dead Apple, he just loves chaos. So without further ado, let's get straight on to it. Make sure the original content as always. All right, let's get going in 3, 2, 1.
There's this cafe. It's on the first floor of the building where our detective agency
That
is.
Dazai has racked up some debt.
It's pretty common to find our people spending their breaks there. Hey everybody, we have a new job. Anyone want to take it on? No.
I guess this says it all.
We're completely burned out. Those fights we had with the guild were the most brutal this agency's ever seen.
Quite so. Speaking of, where's Kyoka?
As a result of that, you're famous now. It's not like that was my intention or anything. The unfortunate truth is that trouble always seems to follow behind recognition.
I love how sometimes they have like thick black lines on them.
You find Kunikita upstairs. He's more gung-ho than ever. More coffee, please. Thanks for putting up with us all the time.
It's nothing. The only issue is Dazai's ever-growing tab with us.
Yep.
If you could, sir, please buy some life insurance before you kick the bucket.
She has to own this place. There's no way you could be this happy doing a surfing job on purpose.
Yesterday, I saw one of the members of the guild in the area.
Lucy? She just dipped in to her other world.
She was carrying some kind of metal box.
How do you know it's metal?
I hope she didn't team up with a rival organization to get revenge.
Danger is not unlike the bitterness of coffee. For those ready to meet it head-on, it can be quite savory.
Okay.
You really lived your life for coffee. He can't even wash the smell of it off his hands.
Hey, maybe he doesn't want to.
That's really the only life skill I've got.
Whoa, we got a real badass here.
Oh, Lucy. What does Lucy want? I'm trying to remember what happened at the very end of season 2, of where they technically split, went their own ways. So, but I don't remember what Lucy was doing.
Here we are once again.
Lucy,
It's the cafe's own fault that we're here every day.
You're using a lot of shadows. Oh,
Sir!
it's a good thing Oda isn't here. He'd be having flashbacks.
Are you all right?
He's bleeding.
Dazai, look. His fingers.
They better be broken.
I'm just glad that you're all safe.
He better be able to make more coffee.
If we wreak enough havoc and instill enough fear, the detective agency will be chirping like a baby bird before you know it. And I added a nice piece to my collection.
What is? I thought that was a tooth.
Coffee.
Oh, it's a nail.
They don't know nothing about Zapolak. We move our hideout so often, not even the international police can track us down.
They're gonna find him
And
instantly.
even if they did find us, we've got security cameras and some very violent co-workers.
Is this gonna be the same thing as like the Black Lizard gang? Yep. Yep.
Possible. There's no way you could have found our hideout.
Oh, shut up.
It took Rompo a whole 5 seconds to figure it out. But you've made work interesting again.
Oh yeah? With one call, I'll have the local gangs here in a second. Are you out of your mind? You're on your own.
Dang, sir, are you really that hungry?
I understand you enjoy ripping people's nails off. I'm going to enjoy this a lot more than you are.
And back to
Now I'm
square.
relaxed.
So were they looking for something special that the guild left behind?
Nothing like that exists.
But someone told them that it did exist. Like maybe Fyodor.
The guild must have put out false leads, and those guys fell for it hook, line, and sinker.
Gosh dang it, this dude. Him and his information.
Welcome back, miss. Everyone?
Yep.
I'd like to introduce you to our newest staff member.
Oh, was she carrying like coffee?
Is there a reason you're here?
Cause I wanna be!
She needs a job now. You guys kind of ruined her own old job.
An extremely talented information broker.
A talented hacker.
He's a former
Not another
agency
one.
member. He's sort of a frenemy. I'm going to have him
like
take
Dazai.
a look at this device here.
The Moby Dick control console?
Here's the culprit. There's a remote hijacking chip inside.
I'm just saying. It's a big explosion. I wonder how long the gap was between season 2 and season 3 in order for them to need to put this in an episode. Like, just a refresher, just so you guys know.
Whoever set up that chip took advantage of the guild. We need to stay one step ahead and drag this mastermind out of the shadows before they're able to make their next move.
Good luck.
Katai, it's me! I'm coming in! Look at all this garbage lying around. Hey! Answer me, damn it!
Oh, I don't have the strength to go on.
Not again.
Outside of my bed lies hell, and all that is enjoyable is beneath the sea. Kunikita, is this him?
Yeah.
Speaking of riddles, sir.
Katai's ability allows him to control machines that are within his sight without touching them.
Cool.
Although apparently he can't concentrate unless he's where he feels most at home.
Just
In
here.
other words, he needs to be wrapped in that futon to use his ability.
My mind is too shaken now for me to use my powers. If
Then what's going on here in the monitors?
Disposed of, it should be me.
Huh? What do you mean you're in love?
Is that the same cat?
3 days ago, I met this girl who just took my breath away.
Ben, I bet Lucy.
Her dark, elegant hair.
Definitely not Lucy. Okay.
I was far too stunned at the mere sight of her. I only had the strength to take this picture. You're right. She's really pretty.
Alas, it is a love never to be.
Me talk to a woman?
At the rate we're going here, this is gonna take a while.
I see.
What do you expect to be helping him with? You guys aren't really Class A talkative people anyways.
The detective agency must find that beauty again.
All right, Rompo. Need your help again.
It's Mr. Octogawa! He must be on his way home! Stay cool!
You're not staying calm. Don't overdo it.
Excellent work today, sir. What do you say? I escort you home.
Would you like some tea?
Just like that!
We
Invite me to
say
come
that.
inside!
He probably noticed you already. Oh, what?
Haven't seen you in a while.
She's alone. That sucks.
That woman.
Is dead.
Is she?
Does Octogawa have siblings?
Absurd.
Oh gosh.
Gotta be more to this than meets
This
the eye.
episode has
Like a
a vibe.
conspiracy. That's right. This isn't a matter of personal interest. It's a mission.
Cool. Yeah.
Saw them around here yesterday. Just what are they doing here? The were-tiger has a picture of her. I don't want that lame detective agency thinking
Something
less
you
of us.
needed?
Oh.
What does the Port Mafia want?
This doesn't look good. It's 2 against 1 in their experience.
No,
in
let's just
battle.
talk it out.
I'll force it out of them.
Yeah, please. Yeah.
Please, I beg of you! Tell me what you know about the woman in that picture! Tell me everything!
Seriously?
What was he about to pull out? Like a flashbang? No, not with this many people.
We're trying to find her and deliver a love letter.
A love letter!
The were-tiger's surprisingly bold. Hey, wait a second.
She's jumping to so many conclusions.
I'm rooting for you!
He's not the one who will be delivering the love letter.
Where is he hiding out at?
Seeing that my heart is on the line, it's only right that I witness the outcome.
I'll give it to you straight. Your chances are even worse than the were-tiger over here.
Silence, you fool! The love that I feel runs deeper than the sea.
It's her? Huh? Really?
Is she wearing the same outfit?
Why is she carrying Mr. Octagawa's clothes? This is so unacceptable.
No, just pull out a gun like this.
Love letter, 2 hands. You aren't getting away from me.
Not so fast, you goon!
You say coon or goon? That could be interpreted 2 different ways. Yeah, not an ordinary
No normal
woman.
person moves like that. Excellent. That alley's a dead end.
Is it though? Nothing's a dead end for a ninja.
Got you.
Is it the same dead end you blew up? Is that Geen? I should have known from the eyes.
Geen? This whole time I've been chasing Mr. Octagawa's.
Ah, it is sister. Gosh dang it.
You're Octagawa's sister.
I don't know.
Are you doing okay over there?
So much for
now,
building
Katai?
rapport. I still don't think it's gonna go
When I
well.
first saw you, I learned what the true meaning of beauty was.
Oh, he's shaking. I'm guessing it didn't go too well.
Do you think he'll be all right?
Yeah. You see, Katai would have never had the courage to express his feelings to a woman he was interested in. But without a resolution, he couldn't commit his mind to our investigation, which would have been bad for me.
He needed to know the outcome no matter what
He
it
agreed
was.
to face his certain rejection.
What you doing? Okay. Whew. I've watched Game of Thrones before. I know what happens when you open the windows.
Geen, I have an order as your superior. I'd like you to call me Big Sis.
Stupid. Shut up. Stupid. All right, so Katai Taiyama, from what I see, is that, interesting enough, like the original author, it says rubbing elbows with likes of Koyo Ozaki and Dopo Kunakina, which we know Dopo Kunakina, and then Koyo Ozaki is the girl from Port Mafia that has like similar Kyoka powers. So I wonder if they're gonna have any interactions. But then it also said that his main work, Futon, dealt with a middle-aged author's attraction towards a younger student, and how his novels were inspired by turbulent love relationships, which makes sense of how we're like perceiving him for the first time as this, I don't want to say a hopeless romantic, but like the first thing we see him is him fawning over a woman. And then we get this random organization in which we don't even, I mean, we got the name. I don't remember the name. I don't think we need to remember the name because they're all like taken out. But it was like I don't even know what to call it, because this was a reminder. I don't even think we need a reminder at this point of how dark Bungo Stray Dogs can be, because we got a reminder in the last episode. I was just worried for the cafe owner. Like prior to this, they were just talking about how he loves his job. He loves doing his job. He loves smelling about coffee, whatever. He's dedicated his life towards this one profession, only to have his hands start to bleed. So I'm like, oh shoot, like I hope everything's okay. I mean, obviously they have Yoshino to heal him, but I'm just saying like that sucks. But I do think this is just like the show saying, hey, Fyodor is still just doing random stuff to cause chaos. Like at no point, at least of what we've seen, he has used any pieces of his own. I mean, technically in the last episode, he used himself, but like anything else, he's controlled other people from other organizations. And it's crazy because it's just from the use of information. It's crazy how much information can get you control of people. And we saw a similar thing that happened in season 2 with Mori, of how he knew the information of where the secretaries were at, and he used that information to lull the guild members to go over there. And then he used that information to be like, hey, agency members, you might want to take out these guys. So he was controlling people based off of information as well. And I love how every character is just not normal. They always have like a weird thing about them. Especially in the agency, I think the only quote unquote normal person is Fukuzawa. Everybody else has a quirk. And we're just like, hey, let's just add this guy to the pile. Which is interesting to see. I hope this informant has a better outcome than the last informant we dealt with, or the last several informants we've dealt with. But I guess we'll see what he gets out of this. Knowing Fyodor, he probably knows that the agency is going to try to track that chip. So he's probably purposely added or left some information on that chip so that they can follow that lead and leads them somewhere that Fyodor wants them to go. Like I know when it comes to if it comes to a crime scene, Fyodor is not the type to just clean up his evidence. He's the type to plant other evidence that leads people in a different direction. Like he's that type of person. And here's the thing. As soon as we saw Gin with Akutagawa, I knew that it was not, they had to be family members, because I cannot see Akutagawa have any relationship with women other than the fact, like, if they are in the Port Mafia. So I immediately clocked that it was his sister. I had no idea it was Gin. That's one of the things that after the fact, like 2020 vision, I'm like, shoot, I should have noticed the eye color. I should remember that. But it's one of those things of like, can you really remember every single person's eye color? And I think the show did this on purpose, or the author did this on purpose, of putting Akutagawa in glasses so we can't really see what his eyes are. Because I feel like if we saw his eyes, I could be, is his eyes actually gray? Can we zoom in, please? No, it just gets smaller. I think they are gray. I think they are. Shoot. Yeah, so they probably would have known, people would have instantly clocked that they are related because of the eye color. And I love when shows do this. Bungo Stray Dogs does this pretty well. Same thing with Jujutsu Kaisen, more in like season 1 than it is in season 3, but they add humor. Why is it? Why do they do this? They add humor, so I wouldn't say aggressively, but they make sure that it balances it out. And to me, it's very refreshing when you see something of humor, because there's been times, like let's say Attack on Titan, of where you're binge watching the show. There comes a time of where you're like, hey, that's enough depression all at once. That's what happened to me, like with The Walking Dead, of where each episode is just so soul draining that unless you are very prepared to watch the next episode, it's a struggle. Bungo Stray Dogs does it well, in which they add humor, which helps lighten this load of depression. And it's crazy how, yes, we have this humor of her in 13 minutes. We have the dude being all weird earlier on, and then not even 6 minutes into this episode, we have the whole like pulling out nails. So we're going to major extremes. And the rest of this episode was just feel good. It almost rides the line of it being a like throwaway episode because of the amount of humor they had, but it was still entertaining. The information they had, I don't know how necessary it was, but it is information. Like now we know that Gin is Akutagawa's sister. So that family's kill count is through the roof. Wait, hold on. Wasn't he an orphan? So that would mean that Gin was also an orphan, right? But then it brings up like several things to me, because we don't really know much about Gin, but it seems like she's somewhat more put together than Akutagawa. And I'm just trying to figure out what the time frame of them joining the Port Mafia would be, because from what I remember, and I could be wrong, they said Akutagawa was an orphan that was, I don't think he was chosen by Dazai, but he was basically brought up by Dazai in the wrong way, to the point of where like now he relies on Dazai's affection so much. But it doesn't seem like Gin has that similar problem, at least that we know of. So if Akutagawa and Gin are siblings, how differently would they raise? And then what is up with Higuchi always pulling out guns in alleyways? And I think this could be the same alleyway as she pulled out episode 2. She needs to just remain calm. And because of what we learned, I don't know if we're gonna get a lot of interactions between these two, but I would love to see more of it. But anyways, that was my reaction to Bungo Stray Dogs season 3 episode. Where are we at? Like 4, 5, 4, I think 5, 7. Forget. If you like my reaction, make sure to like and subscribe. If you guys want to know anything more, put a comment section below. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.